So the Killing Floor 2 Summer Update 2019 is getting closer and closer, and this week Tripwire actually had 2 different blog posts. In the first blog post they gave us information about the new map coming in this update, along with the lore behind it. In the second blog post they gave us detailed information about the new objective mode, along with some buffs they're doing to different weapons, and they also announced when we can expect the PC beta to start. Hey guys, it's Chris with B&B Gaming. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing awesome today. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Definitely appreciate it, and it definitely helps me out. Now to start with, let's go back to the first blog post where they revealed the new map coming in the Killing Floor 2 Steampunk Summer Update 2019 called Steam Fortress. Now the story behind Steam Fortress is that it's a continuation of Ringmaster Lockhart's story. So Ringmaster Lockhart was introduced in Killing Floor 1, where we helped him escape his amusement park where he was getting, I don't know, like his crazies got out. I don't know, I'm not sure, I haven't played it, but his crazies got out and they were trying to kill him. So the mercenaries went in and helped him escape. So his story continued last year with Airship, where we helped him on his airship get the crazies off and repair things. Now with Steam Fortress, we finally reached his fortress lair called Eden, and according to the post, it's on Cape Corvo. Interesting fact, I looked up Cape Corvo, and the only Cape Corvo I found was in Western Turkey. And as far as I can tell, I believe Lockhart is British, so I'm assuming we're not going to Western Turkey. Now, like I said, there's not a Cape Corvo, but there is a Corvo Island, which is part of Portugal. In Tripwire's second blog post this week, we got more details about objective mode and how it's going to work with Steam Fortress. Now the blog post starts out and it says, for those of you who have been with us as fans and players over the past couple years, you'll most likely recall some strong hints, including most recently a objective mod that Horzine has been downloading, that we were working towards adding to a set of tools with pretty much every major update. Those tools made possible some of the great maps you enjoy now, but we kept adding. Today we are happy to say that the toolbox has the tools it needs for what? The return of objective mode. Now objective mode is going to start with Steam Fortress, and they gave us some details about this and basically said that we're going to have to stay on the move and that Zeds are going to keep spawning as we're doing these objectives. Now with this Killing Floor 2 Summer Update, they're introducing 2 new objective types, Escort and Transport. And we got a glimpse of the Escort type with last week's GIF, where you can see the floating head drone type of thing, who Lockhart revealed is called Rover. It's kind of interesting name. Now with the new Transport objective, it's going to require players to collect and transport what they're calling mission critical items. So probably body parts or something. As far as objectives go, they listed Exterminate, which I'm assuming is just kill all the Zeds in the wave. Though you never know, they might throw a curveball at us and add some kind of high value target, mechanic in here where maybe you'd have to kill off certain high value Zeds first, and once you kill them off, the other Zeds would stop respawning. Probably not. I'm assuming it's just kill all the Zeds in the wave. Now the second objective they're calling Hold the Zone, which I'm assuming is just stand your ground. The next objective is Operate and Control, which is the objective on Airship where you go in the greenhouse and have to vent the water with the switch, and I think you have to have 3 or 4 teammates inside the kind of the stand your ground area, along with the new objective Escort and Transport. As far as what maps this is going to be available on, in the blog post they said joining Steam Fortress are 2 classic Killing Floor 2 maps updated for objective mode, introducing the objective versions of Outpost and Zed Landing. So it looks like they have to do quite a bit of work to update these maps in order for the objectives to work on them. So I'm assuming this isn't going to work on the holdout style maps, so not on Nightmare, Krampus's Lair, or the Descent. Next, they revealed they're adding a new character to Killing Floor 2. In the blog post, it says we're introducing someone new. Dr. Agata Bayou has asked for your help in discovering some of Horizine's darkest secrets, and perhaps some of her own along the way. Now this isn't confirmed, but my guess is that Dr. Bayou is going to be the traitor voice in objective mode. Now along with that, I'm also wondering, will Lockhart be the voice for endless mode on Steam Fortress? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now in this screenshot, we can see that we'll be able to select difficulty, the map, so 4, 7, or 10 waves. And they also said that the modding community will have full access to all these new tools, so there should be some really cool stuff coming out. Now next, they reveal they are doing some balancing with different weapons. First, they revealed the Husk Cannon. Now at first glance, it seems like they probably nerfed the damage, but since they increased the fire rate, I think that's going to compensate for that. And I actually think it's going to be a little more powerful for demo and survivalist, because both of those perks got a buff to their explosive radius damage. Now next, they revealed some changes they're doing to C4, and these are really interesting. First, they said that they moved it to the sidearm slot, and second, they decreased the price of it. Now this is really interesting. Does this mean that we can sell our sidearm now? Or is this just for the demo? It should be interesting to find out. Now finally, with SWAT, they're actually improving his battering ram skill, and here they're adding bludgeon damage and increasing your movement speed. And if you're unfamiliar with it, battering ram is a level 25 skill that I don't think anybody uses, but it's good that they're actually doing this, so they're going through and buffing some of these skills that I'm guessing nobody ever really uses. Now the PC beta for the Killing Floor 2 summer update is expected to start next week, and it's kind of tentatively scheduled for that. I'll post an announcement on the community tab when it goes live. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. For me, I really like Steam Fortress. I really like Lockhart from last year. I'm interested to find out if he's going to be the voice for endless mode on Steam Fortress. Now as far as objective mode, I'm actually really interested in that as well. I like that they have all these different objectives on there. It's interesting that we have this new character, Dr. Agata Bayou, or is it Ogata? I'm not sure. Agata Bayou, and like I said, I'm assuming that she's going to be the traitor voice in objective mode, because it seems to be the #1 request on the forums that they don't like the current traitor voice. I don't know, I don't mind her, but variety is always good. As far as the objectives go, exterminate, which I'm assuming is just kill all the Zeds on the wave. Hold the zone, stand your ground, we're used to that. Operate and control, I think, is really interesting. Weld and repair, which you can see is just going to be repairing the trader pods. And then we have Escort, which is going to be the floating metal head here. And then finally transport, I'm assuming just run around the map and pick up, body parts or something. I'm not sure what it's going to be.